How you doing, James? Nice one for checking in, mate. Thank you for getting everything sent across. Hopefully we've had another fantastic week. You're able to commit to it. Everything we've done, you've been able to stick to. So I have no worries that you will not be able to obviously compete or, complete the Ironman next year. So very excited for that. Okay, YouTube, welcome back to another video. Like I said, I'm going to be trying to film a couple videos a week whilst out here in Cyprus and just documenting training, nutrition, what I'm getting up to, and everything else in between. So today's Friday, the 7th of November. Friday for me is check-in day. So all clients will have their check-ins to complete on a Thursday. They will then get their response by me on the Friday, which is great because it allows me to wake up on a Friday. I'm 2 hours ahead here as well, and literally just crack on. So it's now 20 past 10 and I've completed all check-ins that have been submitted. There will probably be a few later today, which I will get back to, but for the majority, everyone has submitted their check-ins and have received feedback. So that's brilliant. I'm gonna have something to eat. I'm gonna do some eggs on toast. I'm gonna go to the gym, got an upper body session. And then this afternoon, I've got 3 catch-up calls with clients, 1 consultation call, and then that's pretty much my day done. But I'm going to take the camera along with me for the weekend, a little bit of a different one, a weekend in Cyprus. Not that I'm going to be letting loose or day trip up to Ayia Napa, but I will do a few bits that are different to like my typical day, because I know I spoke about it on my last video about sort of what a day looks like at the moment in terms of waking up, sea dip, come back, do some work, go to the gym, walk, work, walk again, wrap up the day. Has pretty much been every day this week. But I'm going to try and tomorrow I'm going to do a run because in 2 weeks time on Sunday I will be doing a 10k run race round Silverstone racetrack. I've been asked to go and represent Castor, so a brand that I've been doing a few bits of work with. So I thought, you know what, it's a good chance and a good opportunity to go and meet up with a few people and also do the race around Silverstone, something to say and something to film. So I'm going to bring Jack, my videographer, with me for that, get some clips and do the 10k race, although I'm not feeling the fittest at the moment because I'm not in really an endurance phase. However, I will do the 10k, it's not too difficult. So that's the plan, but yeah, for this weekend, run tomorrow, get some breakfast, go for a little walk. Saturday night might go out for a meal, see what's what, even though last Saturday when I arrived there was not a lot going on, to be fair. And then Sunday I'm going to have a chilled one, sea dip, coffee, and plan the week. So brought the camera along, see what we get up to and take it from there. Well, that didn't go to plan. I forgot to take the camera with me to the gym to do upper body. Good session, a little bit flat towards the end because this morning a lot of work and I've still got more to do, so that was a little bit on my mind. And then went down, walked for the front, found that there's an Ironman event going on tomorrow and starts at 6:45. So I was going to run tomorrow anyway. I'm just going to run earlier, go and watch the swim start, do my loop, come back and then watch them get out. But that is what we've been up to. It's now currently 2:45, the sun is shining. I'm going to turn it round. This is the view that we've got. Pool area over there. That's the main road. So this afternoon I've got 3 calls with current clients. This morning I had a call with an old client who's rejoining, which is always good. But catch up call with 3 clients. Got one at 3 o'clock, one at 4 o'clock, and then one at 6 o'clock. So my plan is 3 till 3:30, and then 3:30 till 4, I've got a couple of check-ins I need to do. So I'll do those, and then 4 till 4:30, my other call, and then for the hour-and-a-half gap in between that, I'm currently remodeling my complete coaching program. So I'm going to be making a few changes to that, which I want to write up, draft, create a video, and then send it to current clients so they can expect what the changes are going to be. It's going to be more beneficial and just a little bit more of a streamlined service. So that is the plan. And then walk down the front this evening, need to go a few bits from the shop, and then tomorrow we're going to get up, I reckon about 6:15, get down the front for 5:45 and go from there. Right, I'm just on a walk down the front, and tomorrow there is like a triathlon, Ironman. I wonder if I can walk through the middle. I've literally come to the transition zone You can see it starts tomorrow at 7:15, 7:15. Typical. If I knew that, I would have. Oh, what's this cat? If I knew that, I would have brought my bike. But I haven't done. That's pretty cool. Sick. What is it? 1.9 kilometre swim, 84 kilometre bike ride, half marathon. It's a 70.3. Fair play. It'd be pretty cool. The weather's meant to be nice tomorrow, so I'm going to definitely get down here, see it all kick off, and then do my run. Oh, it's giving me itchy feet. I want to go and do it myself. But we're on the hunt for ice cream, frozen yogurt, somewhere along there. I'm going to see what they've got. But longer day. I thought I'd wrapped up the day, but I still had things to do. It's 8:15 and had a big dinner, and I'm feeling hella full. So walk this off. Frozen yogurt might not be the best thing to do, but oh well, do what I want. So yeah, let's go and find the best frozen yogurt on Paphos Harbour. Right, we're back on it. Got a 10k run. I didn't get up as early as I wanted to, purely down to the fact that my alarm wasn't set, so my own fault, but we're out here. I don't know if the camera's the right way, but it's warm. We've got 10k, 2.5 in. Oh, I'm gonna be honest here, these runs are not good. And from a health perspective really, because I know it's warm over here and running is not my main focus, but the heart rate I'm getting for the pace I'm going at is borderline worrying, if I'm being honest. I'm just trying to think, what would I tell myself if I was my coach? I'd say, don't worry about running for a bit, jump on a bike to do some zone 2 cardio so you still get those adaptations, and get it checked out. And I think that is exactly what I'm going to do, because I'm going to go for an easy 10k. My easy pace is like 6:10 to 6:15. I was hitting like 5:50, 5:55, which is pretty comfortable. And like my heart rate's 170. Just done a bit now down the flat at 5 minute per kilometre pace, 187 beats per minute. That's not normal, but for myself, a trained individual who likes to think they know about running and training, that's not right. So I've just done 6k, walk down the front, walk back, get some breakfast on the way, and probably come back out and jump in the sea, because that's the weather at the moment. As you can see, it's some day for it, an unreal day. However, I'm just not, it's not even that I'm not feeling it. Like, I didn't mind getting up and running, just I feel awful. I feel really, really bad. I feel like I'm about to collapse on an easy run. So there we are. I've got 100 metres left. I wanted to stand on this pier, so I'm going to do the last 100 metres, walk along the front and grab some brekkie. So that was a little outing. I actually did my run, came back, showered, because I was stinking the gaff up, and then went back out for some breakfast down by the front. Nice. I had egg whites, avocado, feta, sourdough, a little salad and some fruit, and a flat white, which was absolutely lovely. And then went for a walk down the front, saw a Coventry City fan with his cough top on, so I had to go and say, we're winning the league, and go and say hello. Don't often see many Coventry City t-shirts down in Paphos. And then I've just come back, well, I've been back about an hour now, sat on the balcony, reading a book, doom scrolling, and it's just coming up to 1:45. So 45 minutes until game number 1, Tottenham Man United. I'm going to watch that game here, have a little bite to eat. I've got some Greek yoghurt, some fruit, some honey, and then at 7:30 it's Sunderland Arsenal. So I'm going to go to the sports bar down by the front, sit and watch that, maybe get something to eat out, I'm not too sure yet, and go from there. But that is the plan. Weekend on a Saturday, I like to use as a non-work day, which is hard and difficult, because I'd like to do a few bits work-wise, but I know I need a day away to almost reset, rethink, and have that buzz back, so that tomorrow I'm going to almost just treat it like a normal day in terms of wake up, Sunday, go down the front for a sea dip, grab a coffee, come back, do a couple of hours of work on a Sunday, but it's more enjoyable task. So I'm making a couple of documents and changing a few bits with branding and everything else. So I'm going to just do that, get some automation systems and whatnot all set up and just see how that looks. And then probably go on a little bit of a walk, more of a walk, no training tomorrow. And go for something to eat tomorrow night. Go to a nice bit of steakhouse or grab some fish down the front and get an early one. Monday we go again. I'm not going to be running next week either because it's just not quite right at the moment. I'm not feeling good at all with the running. So I'm going to change my training split. So Monday I'll go to the gym, Wednesday gym, Friday gym, Tuesday, Thursday rest. But I'll just increase expenditure on those days to counteract no running because I'm not feeling great with the running. Although I've got a 10k race in 2 weeks' time, but I won't be racing it. I'll just be there wearing it, etc. Running it and wearing the clothing. So that is the plan. I'm going to get the football sorted. He's goal. If you want to find any links to watch football when you shouldn't be watching it. See how we get on for the rest of the day and head out this evening and watch the football. Okay, it's now 6:45. A little bit of change in plan. I may or may not have fallen asleep for half an hour watching the football. Woken up to Spurs equalising and then Man United, Spurs taking the lead and then Man United equalising. So I was a little bit delirious. Then I had a power cut and I've just gone and got something to eat. There's like a kebab shop, which sounds awful. Well, it doesn't sound great down the back, but I'm absolutely starving because all I've had today is breakfast out, came back, had some yogurt and some fruit and a protein bar, and that's pretty much it. Now, I'm not holding my breath as to how good this is going to be. Not that this is like a food review channel or anything like that, but you know when you're not feeling too great. I mean, I won't be eating the chips. I'll just be eating the wrap. Right, it's a chicken shawarma. Yeah. Like I say, I'm not going to bother with the chips. I'm not really a massive chip fan. All I can say is I'm hoping it tastes better than it looks. Let's go for a taste test. I mean, it's alright. It's a bit crispy, the wrap. I mean, I paid for it, I bought it, it will do. And the fella serving was pretty nice, he's a pretty sound fella. See how we get on. I might get some barbecue sauce, but my plan is I'm going to watch the first half of the football here, and then going to go and watch the second half of the football at Sports Bar. So that's the plan. What's going on with this camera? There we go. We're back in shot. So yeah, bit of barbecue sauce. Sort this out, and I'm going to go and get some fruit after, so I can feel healthy again. But see you. I'm going to pick the camera up next. Ugh. I can confirm that was absolutely minging, and I feel awful. I left half of it, so I might have to go back out later and try and find something to eat because no doubt I will be hungry. But oh god, it's just so dry and like just made my tummy turn. If I'm being completely honest, I thought it was a different restaurant. I thought it was like I was going to get like chunks of chicken with a salad. They didn't have anything. They had a rice bowl. Maybe I should have gone for that, but that was dark. So I'm going to neck these bottles of water, head out down the front, and see if I need eating again. Well, I need to eat something again, but we'll have a look. Right. So last night, look, I got a cone on my head. Went slightly off peak. whatever I ate was awful, and my stomach was not happy at all. So I ended up just sitting and watching the football at home, didn't really move, drank loads of water, and went to bed. Had a great sleep. It's currently 8:10, about 9 hours, and like 94 on the old Garmin. So gonna head down the front, jump in the sea, grab a coffee, do some work, and yeah, keep Sunday pretty casual, pretty similar. I found it hard yesterday not to do anything. I get a little bit bored. Football Manager got downloaded, which was good. But I do enjoy. I've got a few things I need to do, so I'm gonna do that and then enjoy the lovely sun, 24 degrees. I'm gonna have to say that's gonna take some serious beating in terms of a morning routine. Wake up, down by the sea, 10-minute walk, sea dip, swim to the buoy, coffee on the way back, and it's not even, what time is it? 10 to 9 on a Sunday morning. So, like I say, I'm gonna go back now and pretty much treat it like a normal day. I'll do a few hours, and then instead of doing an afternoon block, I'll wrap up the day and just go and watch the football instead. So get back, get some brekkie, enjoy the sun this afternoon. Right people, it is now 2 o'clock on Sunday, still Sunday, and just literally finished working, got a few new people set up for tomorrow, a couple of sort of boring behind the scene things as well, admin, etc. I'm going to make the most of the enjoyable weather because it's meant to be raining a few days this week, which is less than ideal. So I've done a few hours of work. I'm going to head outside. I'm going to walk down the front. Got to get a few bits shopping wise, just get some dinner basically, and then yeah, just take in the rest of the day. I'm going to watch the football later, chill out, plan out my week tomorrow, which I always do on a Sunday, so I know right what went well this week, what could I improve on, and what is next week going to look like. So I'm going to do all of that, but before then, like I say, I'm going to try and get rid of the twat tan, which you might be able to tell is still live and well, and yeah, see what the rest of the day brings. Okay, it's now 7:30, coming up to 6:30, which means Manchester City versus Liverpool, because I'm 2 hours ahead here. I'm going to wrap up the video because pretty much that is the weekend over. I've got a nice big bowl of pasta with some chicken, some tomatoes, as you can see. Nice big bowl, fuel me for tomorrow. That's pretty much it. Like, weekend, pretty set in stone, pretty usual to the norm. Yeah, the only thing I've got to do after, I'm going to watch the game. I'm going to plan out next week a little bit, just sort of plan out my calendar, etc. Like I've said before. But then from there, the weekend done. Nothing too silly. I was going to go out for a meal last night, but obviously I've had that dodgy old food where, oh, crikey, was not good on my my stomach. So save that for next week. But yeah, first week in Cyprus boxed off. First week living alone, feeling good, feeling positive and energised, and feeling tanned, and excited for another week. Like I said before, every week, every day for me feels like a weekend. So I am winning on that aspect. So long may it continue. And if you enjoyed this video, give it a like, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.